Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZIRK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the cheapest and fast way to get training points in Madden 20. Now, of course, when it comes to training points, as the year goes on, prices continue to get cheaper. I made one of these about 2 weeks ago, I think, and now it's time to come back to you guys another one because, of course, prices have gotten a little bit cheaper. Prices have definitely changed, that's for sure, when it comes to a lot of these cards. And I guess it really just depends on the time of the day that you're trying to check out the auction. Of course, I'll tell you guys what days I recommend you guys try and get these certain overall players and everything to do with that. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do, make sure you drop a like on it. I'm going to go through the overalls of 80 all the way up to 90, go over how much they cost right now, their training value, and how many coins it costs per training point, so you guys know exactly the best values and maybe what you want to try to snipe these guys at per overall. So 80 overalls, as you guys can see, are still currently going for about 12,000 coins. They really did not change that much in price. Of course, we had the Ultimate Kickoff promo drop, and we had quite a few weeks go by, and still 80 overalls are pretty dang expensive. And they're currently going for 12,000 coins, which is 190 training points, which is about a 63 coins per training point ratio. So if you guys happen to have any 80 overalls in your item miner, or you're trying to just get a little bit of training points, don't do 80 overalls. Just sell them because they're most definitely not worth quick selling. For the little bit of training points you can actually get for them, it's much more valuable to just sell them. Now, 81 overalls are actually going for just slightly higher, around 13,000 coins. So when it comes to 81 overalls, they are actually up to 265 training instead of 190 like it is for the 80 overalls. Now, of course, if they're going for about 13,000 coins, they weren't the time that I made my list. That makes them at about a 49 coins per training point ratio. Definitely a lot better ratio there from 80 overalls. And if you guys are just trying to get like literally a couple hundred training, 265 training, not a lot, but if you guys just need that little bit more, maybe get another ability, get another X Factor, get a slightly, new power up, whatever, maybe 81 overalls aren't that bad. Now, when it comes to 82 overalls, at the time I was recording my video, and it still looks like they're about the same there now. I should mention I'm recording this video late Saturday night. It's literally 2 a.m. So you guys have probably seen this video, I believe, early Sunday morning. It's Sunday at 2 a.m. You're probably seeing this around like 10:30-ish. But when it comes to right now, anyways, go over 18,000 coins, and of course, cards get cheaper usually when people are actually opening up packs, like new promos, Legends Saturday, like at 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's usually when cards are probably going to be cheapest when it comes for the week and you guys want to try and pick up training points. 82 overalls right now go for 18,000 coins. That is 365 training points, which means that's a 49.3 coins per training point value. That's actually worse than 81 overalls. So if you guys are trying to pick up training points, you can either get 82 overalls for less than 18,000 coins, or if you can find an 81 overall for 13,000 coins or less, you'll actually get a better value out of that. Now, as for 83 overalls, I actually made my list, and they were more expensive when I did the list. They were still a very good value, though. They were going for about 22,000 coins. You guys see here, Casey Hayward just sold for 21.25. Keanu Neal also up for 21.25K. 83 overalls, that's 505 training points, which means, or if they're going about 22,000 coins, that's a 43.56 coins per training point ratio. Now, I believe the last time that I made this video, 43 was actually like the best training value. It's actually, spoiler, it's actually not anymore, but now 83 overalls are actually a pretty dang good value. So if you guys can find 83 overalls for, like this Casey Hayward or this Keanu Neal, it's one of the best values in the game. If you don't need to pick up a couple of thousand, maybe you just need a couple hundred. Like I said, they quick sell 505 training points. It's pretty dang good. Now, as for 84 overalls, at the time that I made my list, they were going for about 30,000 coins. You guys see right now they're about 30K, 31,000 coins, which depends on the time of the day. Now, of course, they quick sell for 700 training points. And like I said, I made the list, they were going for about 30,000 coins, which means at that ratio, that is a 42.8 coins per training point ratio, which means now 84 overalls are actually a better ratio than even 2 weeks ago. Like, the better ratio, and they're not even the best one yet. They're better than the best one it was 2 weeks ago. So 84 overalls, not too bad. Now, as for 85 overalls, and by the way, when you guys are looking for training points, I highly recommend you sort by all offense, all defense. When you're looking for your overalls, it's definitely a lot easier to find the cheapest overall players. 85 overalls, tell me my list. We're going for about 42,000 coins, and of course, they quick sell for 970 training points, which means that's about a 43.3 coins per training point ratio. Now, if you can find them for about 40K, you're looking at really, really close to the best value there. So you can find some 85 overalls. Of course, that includes a lot of veteran cards. So maybe on Sundays, or not Sundays, on Fridays, when he releases veteran cards, maybe you want to go ahead and take a look, peek out some of these veteran cards. I believe they do release them on Fridays for the vets. So be on the lookout Fridays. You can find some for like 40,000 coins. It's not a bad idea. Now, as for 86 overalls, this includes heavyweights, some veterans as well, and flashbacks. So those are great days to go ahead and take a look at the auction block and try and find these players. Even on Legend Saturdays, of course, there are some legend pieces like Bruce Matthews, but mostly it's going to be like flashback. I feel like most people open up packs for flashbacks, so Monday's probably the best idea to go ahead and try to find yourself some 86 overall players. Now, currently, they're going for about 64,000 coins. I made my list. Right now, you can see there's one up for 62,000 coins. That, of course, is Derrick Henry. They quick sell for 1,340 training points. That's a pretty dang good amount. That's a 47.7 coins per training point ratio. As you guys can see, prices are going way down. A majority of these players on this list, or majority of the overalls, are in the 40s right now. I bet you in about a month, they'll be down to about 35, maybe even a little bit cheaper. That's why I really don't think you guys should invest in training points. Really just hold on to it. You see I only have 1,100 training points just because I quick sold some cards. I really don't see the point in holding on to like 20,000 training points, whatever, because price just continuously going down. 86 overalls, though, 1,340 training points. Get them for 64K or less, you're looking at about 47.7 ratio. Now, as for 87 overalls, I made my list there with about 75,000 coins. It was actually Antonio Brown that was up for 75K exactly. Now it looks like he must have sold, and now his cheapest one up right now is about 80,000 coins. But again, flashbacks, legends, a lot of core elites, or a couple core elites anyways, are 87 overalls as well. So 87 overalls quick sell for 1,860 training points, and like I said, 75 coins per. They're going for 40.3 coins per training point. So if you guys can go ahead and find any 87 overalls for about 75K or less, it's a really, really good value. I mean, 40.3 last week, the best training value was 43 coins per, and you can find 87 overalls for about 40 coins per if you can find them for 75K or less. So be on the lookout again for Mondays, Wednesdays for heavyweights as well. Definitely take a look, and of course on Saturdays, a lot of people pull these set legend cards, whatever. Take a look, 87 overalls. Now, as for 88 overalls, as you guys can see right now, Jarvis Landry currently going for 120K. At the time I made my list, they were going for about 120K as well. They quick sell for 2,570 training points. Now, of course, they go for 120K. That's about a 46.6 coins per training point ratio. Not the best coins per training point ratio. Also 89 overalls at the time I made the list. They go about 170K. I know you can find them for 160, maybe 150, depending on the time of the day. Depending on what rewards are out. Saturday, early morning, people are opening up packs. You can find legend cards for a lot cheaper that time. But at the time I made my list, they were going for 170K. Now for 3,570 training points, that's a crap ton of training points. That's a 47.6 coins per training point ratio, which means 88 overalls are actually the better ratio, and still 87 overalls are the best. Now, I know these prices are going to be a little bit weird, and I think it's just because of the time of the day, but I still want to go over 90 overalls. At the time I made my list, they're going about 265K. They quick sell for 4,940 training points. That is a 53.6 ratio. Now, last week when I made my video, or 2 weeks ago when I made my video, I actually have the list right here. They're going for 245K. So they've actually gone up about 15,000 coins. Again, I think this could just be because of the time of the night that I am recording this video. So, I mean, you could probably find it for 245K, a little bit cheaper. But as of right now, the best coins per training point ratio is actually 87 overalls, but I do like to go through the rest of the overalls for you guys well, so you know exactly what to look for, what price range to look for. So 87 overalls, if you can find them for about 75K or so, I mean, you're looking at almost 40 coins per training point. Now, of course, this is a big thing because a lot of people are holding on to those seasonal performer players, like the guys that are supposed to get like 10 plus wins, like the James White, whatever. Yes, it's not a terrible idea if you guys have enough tokens from playing the challenges, from doing mult awards, all that, to go and invest in those cards, to hold on to them just for the training point value. But you got to remember, it's constantly falling, right? So in 2 weeks from now, or in 2 months from now, in 3 months from now, I don't know what coins per training point ratio will be at, but I bet that by December it'll be under 30 coins. I think it's got to be under 30, maybe even closer to 20 coins. See, now right now we're kind of edging more towards the 40 coins per training point ratio. We have the Halloween promo coming up. We have the Mud Hero promo coming up. There's going to be a lot of new players coming out, and that's going to cause a lot of players to drop in price. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. That, of course, was the cheapest and fast way to get training points in Madden 20. Be on the lookout, like I said, Mondays for flashbacks, Wednesdays for every week, of course, Fridays as well, are veterans, and then Saturdays are, well, you guys already know. Saturday's Legends, and of course Thursday's Signature Series as well. Hopefully the Mud Heroes promo come out, and this upcoming Friday's actually be the Series 2. So I'm expecting a lot of good stuff to come with that. I don't know exactly what. We'll be on the lookout for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.